Let's make some noise. Give it up for Brick and Mortar.
Yeah. That's right. We're faking shit for Snapchat. Makes it look more popular, you know?
Now, you know, it's customary when we do these shows that we always chat with the band right before they get out and play. So, guys, first of all, thank you so much, Brandon and John, and coming here and playing the Fuzz Radio Theater. We're very excited to have you back because you guys played Fuzz Fest and were fantastic. Really quick, being a two-piece, I mean, you guys have a lot of sound and, you know, noise on your records. What do you find is the biggest challenge to recreate that live, being that you're a two-piece?
I don't know. It's not that hard. We just do it.
You just make it happen.
We've always just done it that way, but
it's always just been the two of us, and we figured out a way how to, you know, do what we do live with the sampler, and because we tried using different members and it just really didn't work out.
Yeah, it turns out people don't really like me very much. You know what I mean?
Because, yeah, I mean, at Fuzz Fest, you had such a full, big sound, and it's like, wow, there's only two dudes up there, and it's like incredibly, you know, lush, and there's just all this texture to your music, and yet it's just two guys, and that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean, we really don't know what we're doing, and
you fake it well, right?
Yeah, but we learned. I mean, when we wrote all those songs and did all the parts, we just said, "Oh, this sounds like it works. Let's layer this on top," and you know, we just know what we like, and I guess we've gotten better since you guys first saw us. I don't know, but it's one of those things where we didn't know any other way to do it. I've never been in another band, only played with John. So
yeah, I was in a crappy metal band before I was in a band with Brandon. That's why I go nuts and play, like, beat the shit out of my drums. That's why I go crazy.
What is the process of writing music for you guys like? Do one of you come in with the idea and kind of then, you know, bring it together and say, hey, this is what we're going to do for a song? Or how does that process work for you guys?
Kind of starts with like a line or two that I'll make up. Bring to John. Sometimes he'll make up a melody line and I'll put words to it.
So it starts
kind of
with
like whatever, you know.
It starts with the music, or it starts with the lyrics, or does it start with a beat for you?
You could do
it really, yeah. It really all really all depends on the song, you know. Like sometimes Brandon will come away with like a really strong melody and a vocal line, and then I can use that and make other, you know, other backgrounds to, you know, pretty much substantiate that.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll sing about a piece of pizza and I'll change it.
I love pizza.
Do you know the Beatles song? There's a Beatles song called Yesterday, and they were singing about steak and eggs when they made it up, not the actual song. That's fucking true. Wikipedia it.
How?
If it's not true, fuck my roommate, because I just told you guys.
So when you guys are in that process of writing new tunes, how do you know, like, when the song is done, you're like, yes, this is it, we've nailed it, or do you... You know, do you know
no,
when
this is an easy question. John, every single time we stop playing. Me, never.
Yeah. Brandon,
I'm always like indecisive.
We always make, like, before it becomes a song, it's usually 10 or 12 different versions before it actually becomes the magic formula for what we want the song to sound like.
Yeah,
know?
So I'm always changing my mind. If you guys can't tell by my Snapchat and all the other shit I write, I'm a very indecisive human being.
Brandon got musical ADD.
So now you've obviously mentioned, you know, social media a couple of times. Do you manage it yourself, or do you have other people doing it for you? So when you're on there, are you actually interacting with your fans?
I mean, why the fuck would you do that?
Well, you know
what I mean?
People do it.
It always amazes me when somebody's like, "Oh my God, Brick and Mortar favorited my tweet," and it's like, really? It's just like, think.
It's just like,
that's all it is,
dude. I gotta be honest with you.
It's one of the easiest things in the world to fucking do. Like. Even if a supermodel was fucking blowing you and you're doing a line of cocaine, you can still fucking tweet out a tweet. If you were that rock star and that busy. You know what I mean? Not that I'm doing that, because I'm obviously not. You guys know that. But I'm saying, like, if you were really, really busy, you could still fucking tweet, like, I love green M&Ms. Like, you know what I mean? You could still tweet something out.
And then you'd have like 1 million retweets if they, you know, you love green M&Ms. And I had that very same experience when you guys retweeted me, like, all week long as we were talking about this show. I'm like, holy shit, they actually retweeted me. That's awesome. So I mentioned a second ago that you guys were on Fuzz Fest. Is there any one particular thing that happened, or any part of that day that stood out for you as like your favorite thing that happened, aside from, you know, playing the venue?
It was one of the first times where we had, like, you know, like just a huge crowd of people for us, and we were able to really link up with the bands that were playing that show, and we made good friends with Congos, Cage the Elephant, and it was just super fun. And from the radio support, we actually saw people singing the words, which is always a treat for us because we're still up and coming and trying to make our way, and it's just such a reassurance that like what we're doing is like
And for me, I made a really good peanut butter and jelly sandwich in catering, and that was probably the best moment. Besides you guys making this feel so welcome.
The catering was pretty awesome backstage. All right, what do you think, guys? You want to hear these guys play live? Yeah. Brick and Mortar, everybody.